Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Weekly Steelchair, where at last it is finally here after a long time coming. Not just because the fact that this man hasn't been on the podcast since, truth be told, a watch along. That's how long it's been. A couple of years ago, actually. It's been a while since he's been on the channel, but now he's a regular on a podcast, best suited to his own channel, but also ours that works and makes sense. So, I'll introduce him in a moment, but why are we here? Well, quite frankly, we all love gaming. We all love a variety of different media and enjoyment. We get the most out of ourselves here. Who better than to do it with the very first subscriber on the channel? Someone that actually understands exactly what we're looking for. Someone who respects the channel for what it is all about. Someone who stands up for the channel when we need to. And also, he's just a fucking good laugh. So, welcome to the debut episode of the Steelchair Arcade podcast. As you can see, I've been very busy getting us ready for it because we don't have an intro yet. Don't worry, we don't have the outro yet. But it's coming. And Twitch is back. So to all the beautiful people, including someone very, very awesome, someone who has a great deal of respect for me, and I've got a great deal of respect for her. What's up, Rach? Good to see you. Everyone welcome in. James, of course, is a Merseyside lad. Unfortunately for Josiah, James is an Everton fan, so there's going to be no praise for Liverpool here. So that's one positive. The next part is this is not going to be a standard podcast. This is not a standard podcast. And let me quickly explain before I let my co-host speak. We are going to be doing tier lists. We're going to be doing chat questions as you get on a normal podcast. But what we're also going to be doing is genuine gaming sessions. We are going to be chat requests. Even James might propose a game. I might propose a game. And we are going to play it on the channel. We are going to talk it through, review it, what we like from it, dislike. It's similar to if we've done a normal watch along, but it's the community, the widespread of the gaming universe. That's what this is all about. This is modern meets retro. That's what we are. So after Eilidh, my awesome co-host, the man I picked personally for this, after my co-host introduces himself, because it's been a while. You guys know him in the chat, but you don't know him differently. So you're going to get to hear him in a moment. Excuse the accent. It is painful, but we will persevere. He knows I'm joking. After this, I am going to play the intro song that I have coming up with. Obviously, Dan did help reduce the size a little bit, which is really important. And by size, I mean duration of the song. There's not a single lyric. It is pure instrumental, but you guys are going to love it. So, James, welcome back to the channel. It's been 2.5 years since you've been on a show. How the devil are you, sir? And welcome finally to the podcast that we've been trying to do for a while. So, how are you?
Not bad, Reece. Thanks, mate. Thanks for having me on. Evening, everyone.
Like I say, it's the accent. James has not heard this, by the way. He's not heard the intro song, so he's actually getting to hear this for the first time as well. So sit back, relax, and tell me what you all think as we play the song that fits the Steelchair Arcade podcast. So everybody, welcome to 8-Bit Brawl. What do you think?
That's sound, man. That's great.
Yeah, it was a full minute longer. It was 3:49. That's 2 minutes 49 seconds. And it doesn't feel like it. But it's so good. And it fits exactly what we're looking for as well. So the sheer enjoyment of what we're going to bring you guys is amazing. And I'm absolutely buzzing to get cracking. So, I mean, I've been a gamer pretty much my entire life. I know, obviously, James is the same, but same to you guys in the chat as well. Like, perhaps the most important question as a gamer is what game got you into, like, not what's your go-to game, like, when you just need to. Like, what is the one game that you know got you into it? So for me, I can comfortably say, because I still have it, Pokemon Blue got me into gaming several years ago, and I still have it. Absolute bliss. Rach firing into chat. Great choice, of course. Far Cry 3. Great game. It's actually, in my opinion, I think it's the best one out of the Far Cry series. In my opinion, I do think each story is uniquely good, but I think Far Cry 3 is the best one. Glenn says Golden Axe. What's up, Tina? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. What about you, James? What is that one game that got you into it, like into this fascination that is gaming?
God, that's a question and a half. I'm trying to remember now. I think it might have been one of the early FIFA games, FIFA 2000. I think it might have been on the old PlayStation. Because my brother,
long way back.
Yeah, that was because my brother had the original PlayStation, and then when I got introduced to it, I played it, and I just never looked back since.
As you do. I've still got mine in my TV unit.
Have you?
Yeah. I mean, I've got all 5 of them, let's be real. But that's the madness. Glenn says, walking into my cousin's room and seeing a Sega Mega Drive. I've got one at my grandma's house. At my grandma's house, I've got it with FIFA 98 and... coincidence, it's actually on screen, a Street Fighter game. And also Sonic, the Sonic Underground game, which very rarely worked. FIFA, FC, of course. Dino Crisis, Resident Evil, GoldenEye. Great choice. Super Mario Bros, etc. Being a gamer since the mid-90s. Class. Of course, when you look at games themselves, they are a magnitude of excellence. I actually might... I wonder, as we look into the archives, I wonder... Let's see. Let's go into the archive, or as I call it, the TV unit. I wonder. Not there. Interesting. Okay. Maybe not. Here's me thinking it was there, but it's not. I was actually looking for something really interesting. Far Cry 3 started all, but Fortnite is what made me an online gamer. Of course it was. One of my old Game Boy games was Kirby Dream Land. I have not played that in 15 years. SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 on the PlayStation 2. For me, the gameplay was great. Season mode was good perfection. Yes, especially for one scene involving Benoit. And obviously, James is talking Tina, which is great. It's good to have Tina with us. Also on YouTube. Also can still go back to Twitch as well. She's got both platforms. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game. Good fun. Very good fun. I actually do have one legendary game right beside me. Where are you? There it is. I did show it in a previous stream, but it was gifted to me as a birthday present. WrestleMania 19 on the GameCube, of course. Tie back into the origins of this channel, which is, of course, still a wrestling channel. But, of course, that game is live and breathe importance of magnitude in games. But my entire room, if I had to do an estimate, there's probably about 100, 120 games in my room alone. Range of consoles, of course. That doesn't include digital, but I'm talking about like physical copies, about 100, 120. Stemming across PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, GameCube, original Xbox, all sorts, really. Switch, all of that.
Bloody hell, how can you fit them all in your room?
Put it this way. You don't question an adult star how they just get on with the business, they just do it. I just find the space. I just find the space. Reece Russell question: who did you pick as your first Pokemon on your first ever go on Pokemon Blue? It was I had Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. My mum bought me both way back, so I have both still. It was Pokemon Blue, Bulbasaur, Pokemon Red, Charmander. Still remember when I first got my Xbox 360, ended up with the Red Ring of Death. Always fun. Always fun. Great question, Tina. Straight in with the Spanish, of course, native language. What is your favorite game of all time? What is your favorite video game of all time? Actually, I'll let my co-host go first. Your favorite all-time video game?
Jesus, that's a tough one, that, because I got a few in my head. I'm probably... There might be a surprising answer, but I'm going to go Call of Duty World at War.
Fantastic game. It's actually my favorite in the series.
For me, I was just blown away when I first played it, and it's been my favorite ever since.
Is it my favorite or is it my top two? It's in my top two. I actually have the other one. Hold on. You want to talk about a real game? Dipping back into the archives.
Who was my favourite character on Street Fighter 2? I can't remember if I played that, to be honest, Glenn. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
There you go.
Funny enough, that was the very first code I played.
Call of Duty 3, people. A real Call of Duty game. None of that pish nowadays called Warzone. Fucking hate that. Of course, feel free. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and Vice City was great as well, but I like San Andreas the most. Of course, great story.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Street Fighter 2. I mean, to be fair, look at it back. Like, Street Fighter 2's pinnacle behavior. It's crazy how long ago that was, though. Like, to be fair, I can't say much. In terms of my character, like favorite character, it will always be the same. No matter what game he's in, I'm always going to say my man Ryu. Always. No matter what, I always pick Ryu. Just an unbelievable game. That game is 35 years this year.
35 years.
March 7th, 1991. Madness.
Hellfire.
I know. James, you have another question from Glenn. Did you play the COD where you had to do the Normandy invasion?
I'm trying to think. Is that World War II, or am I thinking of something else?
Nah, the Normandy one, I believe, was called. I think it was Call of Duty 2.
It might have been that. I might play. Well, I do remember having Call of Duty 2.
Yeah. No, it was World War II. Sorry, it was World War II. To be fair, I haven't played. I had it, never played it. Like even though I'm a war junkie, I never actually played. I never actually played World War II. I was just too busy and I forgot I had it, and I just traded it in. Well, Dan, you are distinctly old. You are old, sir. Of course, guys, in the chat as well, do bring up the games you love, anything you want us to talk about specifically about games. We're going to absolutely have fun. This isn't just a conventional podcast. Like, this is probably the most interactive podcast you're going to get from the Steelchair in terms of what we do with you guys. Like, there's so much we can do. We're genuinely buzzing for this. Like, we've been waiting a while to do this. It's just schedules have been conflicting, all of that, so we're right in there. But it's crazy that what we can physically do and will get up to as well. So all we ask is just you guys get involved, and you can even join us on shows to talk about games, play games with us, because we will be doing party streams as well with our audience. We're going to be doing all of that. The only COD game I played was Modern Warfare 4. Oh, are you talking about all right, you talking about Modern Warfare as in just Call of Duty 4?
Oh, yeah, it's the original he's talking about, yeah.
Because the original was good. Modern Warfare 2, excellent. Modern Warfare 3, I wasn't sure about. I didn't like the constant need to do so many Black Ops games. What console for the party stream? See, that's the fun thing. Who says anything about it has to just be console? Like, there's all sorts of games. Like, you can get emulators, play stuff together on that. Like, we just stream them together. I mean, after all, James is also a Pokemon junkie. Don't let him forget that. After all, there's ways to get emulators to play them so we can do it side by side on stream, and we'll see who does best. Reece, you play games with Wrestling Arcade Show? Yes. Do indeed. We're going to be doing tier lists. We're going to be doing game reviews for what's coming up. We're actually going to do the crazy. We're actually going to do E3 reviews when E3 comes back around. That's the level of how serious we're going to be. Like, we will review it. We'll do all sorts of stuff like that. Favorite Red Dead 1 or Red Dead 2? My favorite Red Dead game is Red Dead Revolver.
I've been meaning to get that game, but I've never got round to it.
I've still got it. Still got it. Absolute class. James Dunlop, only question: what's your favorite plant type Pokemon from season 1? Well, I think that's quite obvious then.
Bloody hell, my memory for Pokemon's not very good. You have to ask my older brother for that. He's a Pokemon expert, not me.
Until he meets me.
Yeah. So, you answer, Glenn. I'm not really a Pokemon expert, to be honest.
It works. It works. Oh, wow. Some sad but breaking news. Music producer William Orbit has died.
I've just seen that before, yeah.
Jesus. Rest in peace. Like, this man was, if you talk about working with up there with the greats in terms of like different genres of music, he's been there, like Madonna, Blur, all that. Like, he's worked with them. So seriously, dude, rest in peace, Mr. Orbit. You were excellent.
100%, yeah.
That's really sad news, that. Chester's question is, do you both think the WWE 2K is terrible or just the same game from a previous game? You've basically just answered the question for us. It's just the same game.
Yeah. Only just slight little bits of DLCs added, that's about it.
And different showcases.
Yeah.
That's it, really. It's not special. It's annoying because they have the potential to do great games, but they just don't. Which does suck. It does suck in a way. You want to talk about some like true great wrestling games? You're talking like in terms of like just WWE based. Like you've got Day of Reckoning. You've got Raw 2. You've got WrestleMania X8. You've got WrestleMania 19. You've got the SmackDown series, Just Bring It, Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain, and SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. Legends of WrestleMania was great. WWF No Mercy, the Warzone. They are the true the greats of those games. Okay, then. Here we go. That's a question and a half. Reece Russell question. What's the best Arkham villain in Arkham City that isn't the Joker? Well, first of all, thank you for bringing up my favorite of the series. Like, Arkham City is my favorite of that entire series. Best villain in Arkham City that isn't the Joker, Two-Face. Until you get to the DLC, then you can muck around with Harley Quinn. Because Harley Quinn's post-DLC story is fantastic. I'll let you answer that, dude, because I know for a fact you also play these games. What about you? Best villain in Arkham City that isn't the Joker?
Torn between, Two-Face is one of them. I don't know, probably.
I think Clayface has done well in that game.
Do you know what? I'll go for Clayface as well. Considering, obviously, you only see him towards the end.
Oh, it's so good.
It's well put together. And I'm the same here. Out of the series, that's the best one.
I want to get your opinion on it. I wasn't particularly impressed with how they used Ra's al Ghul. And I think they let us down with Hugo Strange.
Yeah, I was similar in that way. They could have done a bit more with them.
Mr. Freeze was awesome in that game as well. I liked the battle with him in GCPD. Right. Clayface, yeah. Your favorite, that's just your favorite fighting game if you want a correct translation. To be exact. So of all the wrestling games, which one is your favorite? For me, it's either SmackDown, Just Bring It, Day of Reckoning, or SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. But I would have to lean it towards. I would probably say Day of Reckoning.
I'd probably lean towards 2007. So that's to be Raw 2007. Just Bring It, I did like, and Here Comes the Pain, I didn't mind at the time.
Yeah. Tell you what, I've still got it. It's an underrated game. The TNA Impact game is still a great game.
I used to have that, but there were several problems with that for me because they kept glitching.
I had the issue with. I never liked this. It was the only game where it happened. I did not like. To be fair, the AEW game's actually not too bad. It could be a lot better though. But the one issue I've got with the TNA Impact game is they overpowered Jeff Jarrett, even though Kurt Angle was their main guy. They overpowered Jeff Jarrett, which I thought was really annoying. And I hated when if you got Irish Whip back in the ring, you were and you were on the mat, you were instantly stunned, so you couldn't even defend yourself.
Yeah.
So it was so difficult for that, and I felt the controls were a bit too weak. I think the controls could have been a lot better. I don't know why they didn't use the same type of controls as the SmackDown versus Raw games. It felt more like the Just Bring It, Shut Your Mouth controls. As much as I like arcade style, I felt like this could have been an even better game if they hadn't have done it that way. I feel like it was a letdown.
Whether the production team thought, let's go back to the old roots of the old school like arcade type gaming, but
that. I did love though that you could do Ultimate X properly. They were so good. Good choice. Thank you, Tina. Glenn says Ken Shamrock's ankle lock was overpowered in SmackDown. It was. It was. It's really good. The story mode is great. Absolutely. Clayman, champion of the sun. He's the master of karate and friendship for everyone. Class. I actually want to talk about something very interesting that's happened recently, because the annoying thing is everyone here pretty much is not just a football fan, but a wrestling fan, but or a gamer, but they're also football fans. And I've kind of just gave it away. I'm absolutely annoyed that EA has now been sold to the Saudis, because now under my own, it's just what I do. I boycott things that are Saudi. I now have to boycott going forward the EA games. Now they're basically the same game anyway, but now I have to stand by on. They could end up making even like great games, but I have to stop playing. Like EA 26 will be the last game I'll ever play in terms of the current series. Like that's me. I'm tapped out. But what's your thoughts on that? The takeover of EA and the FIFA games by Saudi.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. That I'm the same. I mean, to be honest, I was going to pack it in after FC26 anyway, because the only reason why I got it is because obviously the new Everton ground's on the game, and I thought, well, I'll do that. Try and do a career mode with it, and that'll be it. And I've got I've got some old FIFA games with me, like 15, 16, 17, 14. They're the only old ones I've got at the minute, but. Yeah, apart from that, I'm not going to bother with FC27 moving forward.
You need to get your hands on 09. Like, because I've got 09.
I did love that game.
I've got, I think it's FIFA 2002 all the way up to FIFA 08 on my PS2, including the Champions League game from 04-05. On my original Xbox, I've rebought FIFA Street and it works perfectly. PS3, I've got 09. I've got FIFA 10. I've got the World Cup game. And then after that, I actually don't have. And then I can't even remember what I've got on the PS4, which says a lot. And then I've got all the EA FC games on the PS5. But after FC26, I won't be buying any new ones. But I feel like the classic older ones, we will be like that might be something that we can do for fun as we try and like hook them up and play like an old career mode, doing it that way, and we just do it like as like a series as well, which would be so much fun. Like the guys in the chat can give us a team, just not one that we don't like, because then we're in for a rough ride and just have fun. But we're going to do all sorts of games, like classic games and stuff, and some modern games as well, which I'm really looking forward to. Glenn's asking you a very good question, and I'm actually eager to hear your answer, because he plays for a scum club, but I do rate this guy.
Well, I know that apparently they've moved away from him at the minute, from what I've heard, but I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if we panicked and got him on deadline day or something, because we need a right back. And we've been crying out for a right back for 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Glenn, I don't know. I really don't know at the minute.
There is certainly so much. I want to throw a question at you. In terms of genre of games, what's the one you like the most, and which one do you dislike the most?
Probably like open world games, like your GTAs, you've had Dads.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've got the Mafia games as well. I've got some of them.
So good.
So them type of games, because even though obviously certain settings are more obviously fantasy and all that, but feels real. Feels like you're playing in the real world at times.
Oh, they are great.
Yeah.
You're in the process of testing FC27. That's a shame. And what about genres that you dislike? Which one do you dislike the most?
There's quite a few, actually. Not keen on the what are they called? I'm trying to think of a name for it. What is it? God, my mind's come blank now. Trying to think. No, I can't think of it. I can't think of the name. It's like games like no, it's gone. You can't think of it. Can't think of it. Sorry, my memory's not that very good at the minute.
That's all right. For me, I would have to say, like yourself, like it would be on open world RPG, MMORPG, and FPS. But I do like the odd racing game. I do like fantasy based games like Skyrim. I like Shadow War, all that. I want to get my hands on the first Light game. I've not bought it yet. And I do like fun retro arcade games, like playing like a Sonic game, or even like just dipping into like an arcade and actually playing a game like classic Mario as well, which is fun. I like party-based games on that horizon, sport, etc. The one thing I don't like, there's two sets of games I don't like. I don't like your dance-based games. I think they're just a bit too cringe.
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah,
I don't like them. I don't like. I used to. I don't like them anymore. I don't like text-based games where you can where you put like input and like go left, go right, all that stuff. I used to. I don't like that anymore. It just gets too tedious and boring. And then I don't like. I'm going to offend a lot of people with this. I don't like SingStar. Like, there's a real throwback. I do not, even to this day, because I see people still talking about it, and I was like, I do not like SingStar.
I've never played it, and I had no intention to.
You jammy bastard. You're lucky. I can't escape the memory. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync. Oh, you jammy fucker. I've not. That's another thing on my list. James Dunlop, question from Glenn. He asks, do you like shooting games like Time Crisis, Duck Hunt, and House of the Dead?
Out of the three, I think I've only played House of the Dead, but I'm going back a bit now.
That's a fucking awesome game.
Yeah, I'm going back a fair few years. I do remember playing it, but
Time Crisis is fun because that inspired Time Splitters.
I've heard a few people talking to me about it. I just never got around to playing it.
Time Crisis inspired the likes of Time Splitter and all that. You know what I mean? Like, it's all that like type of genre's quality is. Here's one. Do you like games that are based on the movie adaptation, or do you have issues with it? You know, like we had Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, but then we got the actual games. and then we got the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 games because they were based on those two films. Did you like, and even like that? Like, do you like those sort of games as well, or do you have like issues with it because some of it isn't always the same? They mix up, they change it.
Bit of both, really. I mean, I did have one of the Spider-Man games years ago. One of them, but then there's other movie games they're trying to adapt. I mean, I remember they had an old James Bond game, which I thought was a bit. I didn't think it was bad, but
I didn't like Quantum of Solace.
Sorry?
I didn't like the Quantum of Solace game because they mixed Quantum of Solace with Casino Royale, and it was basically both games in one.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree with that, yeah. I'm a bit mixed with it, to be honest, because I don't think you should tamper it too much. I don't mind an odd little difference, but if they tamper with it too much, it's like a completely different whole story.
I agree. Glenn says Lord of the Rings on PS2, the Two Towers was so much better than it deserved to be. Yes, the Two Towers game is good. I've got that, and I've still got Fellowship. And to be fair, the Shadow Mordor games based on like the only issue I've got with the Two Towers game is exactly what I've just said about other games that are movie-based adaptations. It includes in that game, you buy Fellowship because it's based on the Fellowship story. Lord of the Rings Two Towers, you have to do some of the Lord of the Rings Fellowship movie in that game as well. That part's disappointing, but the game itself is such a good blast. It's a good enjoyment to just play Casino of Solace. Ever play the Guitar Hero? Yes, Guitar Hero 3 especially is my favorite of that entire series. That's a proper good game, that. Here's one. Have you got like a NQ64 down by your way?
No, the only console I've only got the PS4. That's about it. Because the others I've had to get rid of years ago.
Not the Nintendo 64, NQ64. It's a video game style nightclub.
No, I'm not aware of that. No.
Really?
No.
Oh, you're missing out. Tell you what, I'm actually going to see if there's actually one close to you because you need to try this. Without giving how far you're away, how far roughly is Colquitt Street away for you? Or whether it's pronounced.
Where's that? Whereabouts are you looking at?
It's near St. Luke's bombed out church. That's quite a name for a church.
It's bombed out. Is that in Liverpool? Is it? That's the one Liverpool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I live across the river from Liverpool because I'm on the Wirral, which is across the river from Liverpool. So it's basically where I am. It's basically a bus down to Liverpool.
So this NQ64 in particular it's down on Colquitt Street. And it's basically just a gaming bar, but it's like arcade games. It's consoles, the lot. And basically, you can go in, you can buy alcohol and shit if that's what you want, but you get Outrun 2 as well. You get Rambo, like all that. You get an arcade version of. You've got all that. It's so cool. I'll actually. That one's permanently closed. That's awkward. Hold on. Let's see if I can find you another one. If not, you might have to. Because we've got one in Edinburgh, one in Glasgow. There's one in Cardiff. There's one in Bristol. You've got Nottingham. Nottingham's got one. London Shoreditch has got one. Birmingham's got one. London Soho. I'm pretty sure Manchester's also got an NQ64.
Oh yeah, Manchester's because my brother lives in Manchester. I might ask him.
Yeah, the one in Manchester is up on it's near Deansgate. It's near the Central Library.
Oh right.
You need to try this out, right? So this is what NQ64 is. You're gonna like this. It's seriously it's awesome. That's NQ64.
It looks like something out of Watch Dogs.
Off die. But look, watch this.
Yeah.
All of that. All of that. It's so, and look there, that's like screens for playing consoles.
Oh,
The London ones at Soho and on Shoreditch. The one in Edinburgh, I'll show you now. This is really cool. Our one is stacked out. It's only 5 minutes down the road from my work, which is even better. Get bored, go to NQ64. They have they have like chipped consoles. So they've got chipped Xbox, chipped PlayStation 2s. They've got chipped GameCubes, chipped Nintendo 64s. They've got all of that. And you can just go in and just play them.
Yeah.
And it's the only thing that you have to pay for is if you want to play the arcade games, you've got to obviously pay to get tokens.
But
you buy them at the bar. And whilst you're at the bar, you can just buy yourself, you want out, like if you want a drink, buy a drink. Like they've got so much good stuff, like they're so good. Josiah said, good to see you, buddy. I've got an Android emulator that has loads of retro games, so it's lovely, nostalgic. Top man. Still remember Guitar Hero 3 and everyone's challenging song Dragon Force through Fire and Flames, trying to get 100%. I used to love, I 100%ed Rise Against Savior on every single level. Like all the way from rookie all the way up, like 100% of them all. Do you know Parappa the Rapper? Doesn't ring a bell. I tried to remember, but not as much. The World, yep. Thoughts on the Saints Row games? Went downhill after Saints Row 2. I don't think they were good after Saints Row 2.
To be honest, I wasn't a fan of that series, to be honest.
They started off well.
It just looked too weird to me.
Yeah. What's this? Can you be I'm going to assume that's a really goat if you're from the world. Again. I don't know what the fuck this means.
Oh, it's because basically, if you live on the Wirral, your class is a wall, apparently. Because people say, oh, Liverpool, if you live in Liverpool, you're a proper Scouser, but on the Wirral, you get called a wall. Don't ask me why, Reece. I don't know. It's always been that way.
That's mad, that is mad. There's always going to be that stupid shit, eh?
Oh, it always is.
As you can see, folks, as I turn the banner off, this is our own little background we have. So as you can see, as I just turn your comments so everyone can see it in full. As you can see, we have Kratos from God of War. Unfortunately, we've got 2K24 there. I tried to remove it. We've got Halo as well. We've got a gaming PC with a PS5 DualShock 5 controller. We've got a Steam Deck. We've got a Nintendo Switch. We've got an Xbox One S controller. And on the other side, all sorts of Nintendo. We've got Zelda, Sonic, Sega, arcade games with an old arcade TV, Street Fighter 2. Game Up, Game Over. That's actually from Pac-Man. And we've got Spider-Man in the top right-hand corner. Hold on, let me just turn that off for a minute. We've got Spider-Man in the top right-hand corner, which is unbelievable. And then when we bring you into our shows, here's just our little welcome page. As you can see, cars, obviously, Need for Speed. We've got a dragon on the top right-hand corner. We've got a Game Boy. We've got a Super Nintendo controller. Like, we've got all sorts because we just love the idea of, like, this is what we're here to do. Have fun and sit back and chill. But we're going to do all sorts of this stuff. So it ties in just to what we enjoy, but also it lets you guys just be a part of the show. That's an excellent question, Chester. That's an excellent question. So Chester is... Oh, hold on. That's getting in the way. Chester's asking, which wrestling game felt underwhelming for you both?
There is a couple.
The last 5 2K games.
Well, the 2K games, yeah, definitely. Trying to think.
I think I would say SmackDown versus Raw 2011 and WWE 12. WWE 13 was good because obviously the Attitude Era.
I didn't mind 2011. 12 was a letdown. 12
Yeah.
was a bit of a letdown for me.
Yeah, I didn't like the story. It was too convoluted and all over the place, and it gave Triple H too much joy. And that's a red flag.
Too much joy and too much screen time.
Exactly. And he doesn't like it, apparently. Even in the gaming world, we'll still slander that man. Legends of Wrestling. Funnily enough, you should mention that. I've actually got it down here as well. The only downside to that is Hulk Hogan's in it. You know what's a fun game? Have you ever played Backyard Wrestling on the PS2?
Never got around to playing it. I remember my mates had it years ago, but I just never got around to playing it.
It's full on like Mick Foley inspired game, like pure backyard wrestling, violence, extreme stuff. It's so fucking good.
have seen clips of it. It does look sick.
Like choke slamming people off like roof buildings and all that. Surprised you didn't say AEW Fight Forever. We brought up AEW Fight Forever. Like I like it. I have some problems with it. Like my problem with it, annoyingly, even though I love arcade games, I hate the fact that that game is arcade control. Like, I don't think it should have been. It should have been a serious control based, and that's a letdown for it.
Yeah,
that
same.
For me is a letdown.
Same. It was a bit too much arcade focused in terms of controls.
Yeah, it felt too much like the early just bring it, shut your mouth games. TNA was the same. Like great games, but they were too much arcade when they shouldn't have been.
Yeah. Legends of WrestleMania.
Yeah, that was okay. I liked that.
I didn't mind it.
I liked the story.
Yeah, that was good. I didn't mind that.
Like I feel like they got that right. You know, where you can go back and just enjoy things. Like I liked as well that you got the video packages as well. Like, oh, you're replaying it. Oh, here's Mr. Perfect versus Big Boss Man, but they changed it to they changed up a bit. I'm like, this is good.
No, 100%. Yeah, definitely. Important the S309 roster. That I wasn't keen on that.
That's the only thing I didn't like about Legends of WrestleMania. I didn't like the fact you could import the characters. They should never have done that.
No, shouldn't have done.
Because that then takes away the point of it being Legends of WrestleMania. It's
exactly. Yeah.
I also have an issue with that game. I'm actually going to bring it up because I have a major problem with it. I wonder if anyone else has the same issue. I'm not going to spoil what I mean in a second. I just want to show everyone what I think. It has one of the nicest game covers, even though Hogan's on the front as well. Like, I like the game cover. But 42 characters. Actually, it's not. It's that's after you get them in. So it's 38 legends, 4 non-playable managers. So the issue I have with Legends of WrestleMania is from the roster itself, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the roster I would not class as Mania legends. Yeah, Mick Foley and Kevin James were on the same high school wrestling. Mick Foley was actually a very good amateur wrestler. Footage-wise, he actually produced a lot of it. The WCW games used to get a lot of stick. I thought they were good games. I thought WCW versus NWO was an underrated game. So I don't class Arn Anderson. slightly. I don't count Arn Anderson as a legend of WrestleMania. I don't include Bam Bam Bigelow as a legend of WrestleMania. I don't include Big Boss Man, sadly. I don't include Hillbilly Jim. I don't include Jim Duggan. I do not include Hunter Hearst Helmsley. I don't include Kamala. I don't include Nikolai Volkov. I sure as hell don't include Ric Flair because he only had one in that time period where it mattered. He only had one. And I also sadly don't include the Iron Sheik because they did nothing at Mania. Even Sergeant Slaughter barely did anything at Mania. So it's actually more than 7. Actually, Michael Hayes as well. Fucking rat bastard. Coco Beware. How can these be legends? Like Andre, yes. Animal, yes. Big John Studd, absolutely. WrestleMania 1, absolutely incredible. The $15,000 match with Andre the Giant. Bret Hart, obviously. Bulldog, absolutely. Brutus Beefcake, annoyingly, but yes. Dusty Rhodes, 50%. Greg Valentine, absolutely. Hawk, yes. Honky Tonk, absolutely. Pukester, unfortunately, you have to. Jake the Snake, yes. Neidhart, yes. Snuka, meh. Perfect, 100%. Rick Rude, absolutely. Roddy Piper, 100%. Michaels, yes. Austin, definitely. DiBiase, yes. Rock, 100%. Taker, 100%. Warrior, yes. Yoko, 100%. Stupid roster.
I'm the same. How can you put the likes of Hillbilly Jim, and then you've got
he was only on the mobile version, but still, like, it's still.
And you've got
still
guys
super.
like Anderson and Flair, and a few of them guys were in WCW at that period.
Exactly.
So the obvious ones, as you say, your Michaels, your Rock, Taker, Austin, Bret Hart, or the ones that, and Greg Valentine, 100% definitely deserve to be in it. But the others, I mean, I just can't understand why they went with some of these names.
And I'm sorry, but how on earth can you give a Bret Hart rating of an 85? Steel Case Challenge, I've not played that in years. I've got the Game Boy version of I've got a Game Boy version of that as well, but like just top quality. But I still cannot, like, I don't know how you can think some of them are. What's up, Billy? If you could create your own GTA, where would it be located? Locations, character arc, and customization?
It's a good question,
For me, it's got to be. I would have Japan, China, Hong Kong, and then I would do across the globe into Brazil. I would do Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Uruguay, and then I would do Germany, Scotland, some bits of England. I would do Greece so we can tear up the economy one more time. And then I would probably do New Zealand.
I'd mostly agree with that. I thought about this a while ago with GTA. I think if you could have it in, say, London, unfortunately London or something like that, but have it like in either the 70s or the 80s.
Yeah.
Where you got the, all the drug and the drink and all that at the time, and then you got all these politics nonsense going about.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I would set it up. Have it like in the 70s or the 80s, and you got all these, because in them times in London in particular, things were a bit rough.
I would do time jumps. Like certain games, like I would do time jumps. Like I'm like you, like, I would start in like say 1970s London, and then it would move to like say 1980s Scotland, like specifically 1980s Glasgow, and then maybe late 90s to early 2000s Brazil, and then late 2000s Japan. Like I would do those types of time jumps, but each character would always have, for me, the key point to a GTA game is you've got to have a major loss. So for me, every single time the player would have to choose between themselves or a family member must die at the end of each story. Because it's important to have loss. But if you choose yourself, then it affects the next character's story. So say, for example, say you choose to kill your wife in 1970s London, then that means, say, 1980s Glasgow, it's yourself or your parent dies. You choose yourself, then that means it's the next one. That means that choice is removed. It's always about like that jeopardy of a character.
No, I do agree. It's like GTA 4. You end in the GTA 4, but you got to do the deal or do a revenge, take revenge, and obviously you lose like Roman or you lose Casey.
Yeah.
There's a bit. I do agree with that. You should have a little scenario of something like that.
There's always a cost.
Yeah, 100%.
That's why San Andreas works so well.
Definitely.
That works so well. I would love to create my GTA in Puerto Rico with Latina character, one female. Now, just out of curiosity, you're definitely sure it's Puerto Rico, not Mexico, where you pretend you're American. It's definitely Puerto Rico. I had to get that one in there for old time's sake. Puerto Rico was a great choice, though. Going like sports auditoriums just to watch like wrestling, seeing people like throw stones at them. Actually, you know what would be a good choice? Mid-2010 Spain during the financial crisis in Spain.
Yeah,
I think that would be very interesting for a story. Thriving in a country that is just as bad as what Greece was. Well, now Greece is even worse now, but Spain were very close to being just as bad as Greece. That's how bad they got in the mid-2010s.
Yeah, they can definitely make a story out of that.
I would love it. What's this? I'd make mine in Glasgow and have Reece Russell walking past Nick, his car middle finger out the window driving off. What a game, fucking hell. Wait, why Nick? That's an interesting one. Why Nick? I'm looking forward to the fact that we're going to be like doing like playing games as well, like, as a joint series, but I wonder what else we have. See what game tier list we can do. Let's have a look. Oh, there's some templates. Let's see. That's a lot there. That's a lot. We don't want that amount. Jesus Christ. Ace Attorney, that was fun. Dark Souls 3. Oofed. Oh, right, you'd rob my car. You wish. I'll just lock my doors, and then that's you. You're fucked.
I thought that was a scout's turn. Next stuff.
That's just a way of life. So there's one about Assassin's Creed games, or there's one about... Actually, you know what? Let's do the Sonic games, because that's actually not too bad. 42 games on here. Different range, and it's just voting, like, top-tier Sonic games. So I'm going to say, like... we do maybe 5 tiers, I think that might work. Oh, I know you like being on Twitch, Tina. I know you do. So here's one. Sonic tier, and everyone else, you're more than welcome to join in with us. So we've got the greatest, excellent, good, average, dreadful. And there's your choices. Now, there's one game in particular I'm already going to jump in and just put in straight away. If I can find it. Where is it? There it is. For me, this is up in the top tier. Sonic Heroes.
Oh, I used to have that game. That was class.
I still have it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite console exclusive? Uncharted, Ratchet and Clank. Oh, I would say I think Marvel Spider-Man is right up there, but I would have to say Uncharted. Halo was not a bad choice. I would have said, see if it hadn't been for moving on to PlayStation, I may have said Forza Horizon. Well, the Forza series, because I think Forza's underrated. But yeah, I'd have to say either Spider-Man or Uncharted, then Ratchet and Clank. But then again, Pokemon is an exclusive, but that's Nintendo only. But you could say that.
No, going back on Sonic Heroes, I remember they had a tutorial at the beginning, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah, because I remember. Oh, this used to wind me brother up so much. You had this. What was this? Someone, a voice giving you like instructions about what you need to do, and he was just like,
yeah.
He was just like, fuck's sake, me, shut up. I want to play the game. Shut up.
Oh, it was absolutely fucking hilarious. Like,
yeah, he was just playing. He would lose the plot, and me and my younger brother, we would just be laughing at it. We just pissing ourselves laughing.
There's no other option.
No.
There is no other option but to do that. So then, I will let you go next.
God, I didn't play many Sonic games. I mean, I definitely played, obviously, Sonic Heroes. Unleashed, I didn't mind Unleashed. That was pretty decent. So I'm going to probably put it in good.
Yeah. I thought that was. I would agree. I thought that was really good as well.
Yeah.
I thought story wise it was fun. I liked the mixture of the character as well. It was certainly effective. I'm gonna go with another one that I really enjoyed. This was for me. This was a shitload of fun. It's just below top tier because I feel like the ending let it down. But I'm gonna put an excellent Shadow. That was one hell of a game.
Oh yeah, and that the intro song. What was it called? What's that intro song called again?
Oh,
it had a sick rock intro song.
It was brilliant. I can't remember what it's called though, but you're right. Yeah. It was so damn good.
Yeah, but I do remember playing the game. It was pretty. It was decent. It's just the ending, as you say, it was just a bit of a letdown.
Yeah. What about you? Which one next?
Well, one I can see straight away. That's definitely dreadful, and I remember playing it. It's the Sonic the Hedgehog 06.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I agree. That was absolutely. It was wank. It was wank.
The amount of glitches in it, especially when you fight. What was his character's name? Silver.
Yeah, they fucking ruined him, and he used to be a very good character, and they fucking ruined him.
God, that made me. But I said I lost. Not only I lost the plot, my brothers lost the plot, my mates lost the plot playing it.
Just kick it in the bin. You didn't throw it in the bin. You kicked it in the bin.
Oh, what's a 2-footed?
You can pretty much play it mostly on the Switch. But it's actually a decent game. I'm actually going to put this one as well in good. Sonic Mania. They remastered it for the Switch, but it was just as good. Previous genre, but I liked Sonic Mania. I thought I just liked the interaction between Sonic and Sonic Tails specifically. We can go back and forth helping each other. I thought the character-wise it was really good.
Yeah, I've only seen clips of that. It was pretty decent.
It was good fun.
Yeah. Trying to see what we got here.
Let's see if how much there. There you go. There's a better soon. That's better. There you go.
Trying to think. Colours. I do remember my brother had colours. Sonic colours.
Yeah, where are you?
It's just like
Sonic.
Just down the bottom.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah. For judging by it, I think it was average, to be honest. Just my opinion. I mean, some people may disagree with me on that, but personally, I just thought it was bang average.
I don't really remember.
From what I've seen with him playing it.
I don't really remember, if I'm being honest with you. I don't really remember it.
Yeah.
There is one actually from here that there's one Sonic game on this is actually missing, which is quite annoying. Underground. Why is Sonic Underground not here? Let me add it in because I want it purely just for top tier alone. And you can still watch it on Amazon Prime as well. That for me is the alongside Sonic X, that was top tier, Sonic Underground.
God, that's taking me back a bit, that.
I've watched it a few times recently. I was like, I will continue to. It's just that good. Let's see if we can add it in. If I do that. There we go. So now I can just deliberately put this in the top tier.
Yes.
Right. Next one for you.
Nice. I'm going to say Sega All-Stars Racing again.
Yeah.
Again,
not the best one.
I'm probably going to go average.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to because obviously you got Mario Kart and they're trying to. I wouldn't say emulate it, but
they definitely tried. It's not as good as say All-Star Racing, for example, which for me was excellent. Like I thought that one was so much better.
I did see clips of that, and that looked in a major improvement to that.
Yeah. What's another one for you?
Trying to get my memory right. Generations was another one. I thought it was good in parts because I mean it brought back bringing back the past to the present part.
Yeah,
but they could have done a bit more with it.
Average.
Yeah, I probably put average just.
I'm gonna put in plain and simple, just dreadful. And there's quite a few that I've got in mind that are dreadful, but that's one of them.
What's the other one? Black Knight was another one I thought was not bad.
It was different.
Yeah, I thought it was something unique. So I'd probably put it in. I'd probably put it as good. I think it's just slightly above average.
Yeah, I think it had a potential.
Yeah, I just thought because it had something a little bit different for a change compared to the others.
Yeah, I agree with that. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for me, that's up in the top tier as well. It when they done everything on to be fair, Sega had by far the best on the Saturn and the Mega Drive, for example. They were by far the best games there for Sonic. The PS2 definitely had some good ones. PS2, Xbox, GameCube, they had some good ones as well, but they didn't get much better further on. But they were seriously good.
Yeah, but once the years pass, it's hard to replicate, isn't it?
Yeah.
What else have we got? Secret Rings, I think I do remember seeing bits of that.
Xbox 360 and all that.
Yeah. Again, it's tough to call that one. Because again, I'm probably just going to put it just in average.
Yeah.
But it's above the likes of colours and that.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Yeah. I may be sounding a bit harsh with certain games here, but I just think it doesn't quite make it so good.
One game I really do think is underrated, and I think it is. I think it is just for the enjoyment of playing it. Is Sonic Rush on the DS? I think that for me it's not just underrated. I thought overall it was excellent. Story-wise, it was great. It was fast-paced. It was just enjoyable. The controls weren't they weren't overly complicated. You didn't want to throw it into the sea. It was just good fun, and it was at least a good attempt from Nintendo to create a DS version of a character, in my opinion, superior to Mario. As much as I like Mario, I think Sonic's just better. Except for Super Mario Sunshine. That for me in Super Mario 64, like they were just they're in a league of their own for video games, but I've just always preferred Sonic to Mario in terms of those franchises, but they both don't compare to Zelda.
No, I definitely agree with that.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 20. We've got 28 left.
Right. Trying to jog my memory now. Set some of these. Trying to think. Lost World, I thought was a bit weak, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So I'm probably going to put it in Dreadful.
I'm also going to put the Dark Brotherhood in Dreadful as well. It was so boring.
Right. So what else have we got left?
We've got Sonic Pinball. We've got Sonic Advance 1, 2, and 3. We've got Sonic Drift, Free Riders, Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice. We've got Sonic Drift 1 and 2. We've got Free Riders. We've got Boom, Sonic Riders, Sonic Jump. We've got Zero Riders, which is the next one on Sonic Riders itself. We've got Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. We've got Shattered Crystal. We've got Sonic and Knuckles on the Genesis. We've got Sonic 4. We've got Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And then we've got Sonic Jam. And then I can't remember what that one is. I guess Sonic versus Metal Sonic. I can't remember. And then we've got Sonic Battle as well, sorry. And Pinball Party.
That's okay. I'm probably gonna put if I can see it properly. Sonic Adventure 2, if I can remember. Again, for what I've seen, I mean, it looked pretty decent, to be fair. So I'll probably just go ahead of the likes of Unleashed and that.
Yeah.
So
in terms of the quality, though, it was good, but unfortunately, the problem with that game, it was following Sonic Adventure, and
yeah,
Adventure was incredible.
and that's why I think it's below, because it's hard to replicate that.
And they did try. I'll give them
Yeah.
that. Like, they really
Yeah.
did try.
It's just tough to follow up that one.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got. Pinball Party. I don't know if my brother had that. I'm not sure. I wasn't that impressed when I went. From what I've seen, I wasn't that impressed.
I didn't like it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, so it's got to be down there in Dreadful.
Yeah.
So
Going to make a very easy decision because simply, I don't know how they done it, but they got it. They got it right completely. If you actually go and have go back and play these 3 games, all 3 of them were just as good start to finish. Like, they didn't get anything wrong with these games. Which is mad. But they honestly did not fail with Sonic Advance. Like, they got that perfectly right, that little series.
I know it's tough to do that 3 consecutive games in a row, that series, to get it right completely. That's the toughest part. So they've done well with that.
Yeah.
Right, what else have we got?
We've got Sonic Jam, Sonic Metal Sonic, Sonic Forces, Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, Sonic Jump, Sonic Riders, the first one out of that we see. You've got Sonic Boom, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 4, Sonic Spinball, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic Battle, Sonic Drift 2, Sonic Drift, Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal, Sonic Boom Fire and Ice, Sonic R, which is basically just Sonic Racing, and Sonic Free Riders.
Okay. I'm gonna put. I will probably put. If I can just. Sonic and Knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
It's on there, yeah.
Yep.
I'll probably put it on. Do you know what? I'll probably put it in excellent, because actually, from what I've seen, they've done a pretty decent job with it.
They did. I quite liked in terms of the tag team movement of it. I thought it was really good. I just thought the whole character work was fine. Sonic Forces, I actually thought was good. It was probably the last good attempt they made at a Sonic game. And we haven't had ones particularly good since, so.
Nice. Sonic Jam. I'll probably put. Is it there? Yeah, Sonic Jam.
Sonic Jam is there, yep.
Again, probably. It's a tough one to put in that one. I'll probably put it in good. It doesn't quite make, but I thought it was pretty good. For what I've seen.
I agree. I don't have any problem with that at all. I'm going to go with Sonic Battle, and that for me was excellent. It was just full-scale Sonic attack, full-scale war on everyone. It was just hilarious. Just beating up people.
So, but we've got Sonic Riders. I think it's on that list.
It is indeed.
Yeah, I'm probably going to put that average because I do remember seeing it and it just looked weak in certain parts.
It was horrific. So that's Sonic Riders. You said sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Free Riders. Yeah, it was dreadful. I actually think all three of them are in the same tier. I genuinely did not like them at all because they didn't know what they were doing.
No, they didn't.
They didn't make sense. Even though they're clearly you're just playing like having fun. It wasn't fun to play them. Like I didn't have fun playing these games. I gave up after like a day. I will let you take 4.
Right, okay. God, I was trying to think where to put these now.
Yeah.
Spinball. I'm probably going to put that in dreadful.
Yep.
Because for what I've seen as well, I wasn't entirely impressed with it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
What else have we got? I was going to say Sonic 4. Sonic the Hedgehog 4.
Yeah.
Again, I probably put that average. Because again, it's not. It doesn't make dreadful, but it's not. But it's nowhere near the good level.
Yeah, I agree.
And how much did you say I had? 4.
Yep. So you got 2 left.
We got 2 more, right? Right, so I'm gonna go for. And I do remember my brother had this Shattered Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I've seen, again, that was weak. I just couldn't understand. I don't know where they were going with it, to be honest. So I'm probably going to put that in, average at the minute. But I didn't know where they were going with it.
It didn't make sense.
No. And then last one, nice. Sonic Drift 2, you could put that in dreadful.
Yeah.
Again, I wasn't impressed with that.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as the first one.
No.
Which wasn't excellent either or average. It was not. It would be harsh to put it that low. It was definitely good.
Yeah. So I think I've picked all 4 now, haven't I?
You got another one.
Have I got one more? All right. Let's see. Now, Fire and Ice, I do remember.
Yeah.
And again, I'm probably going to put that on average.
I agree.
Because again, I just couldn't work out where they were going with this one.
The 3DS games were not particularly great for the franchise.
No.
Which is disappointing.
Yeah.
I'm going to put Sonic R into good.
Okay.
Game wise, it was just a sheer lot of fun. It was good fun back in the day. We've got 6 left.
So what's that called? Sonic Boom Ascension.
L'Ascension de Lyric. It's a French one, basically. You already know my thoughts on it because it's French.
So Rise of Lyric, it's called, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, I put that in dreadful.
Yeah.
Because what I remember what my brother said, he wasn't impressed with it, and I don't know why he bought it. That's what I said to him. I said, well, what did you buy it then if you thought it was any good?
Just complete mid. Sonic the Hedgehog 3, for me, excellent. It falls just short of top tier, unfortunately.
Yeah.
4 left.
So what are the last ones?
So we've got Sonic versus Metal Sonic. We've got Sonic Jump. It's just Sonic, and then I can't remember what this Sonic one was. I guess it's just Sonic as well. I do remember the Metal Sonic one, but and that for me is also second tier. But the other 3, I don't really.
Do you know what I was going to say? Second tier for that as well.
These 3 don't really remember.
I don't remember the 3 too much either. So
I think just by fair proxy, we'll just put them in average.
Yeah, I think average, just for argument's sake.
And then, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to download that so we've got it, so I can keep it in the tier list. Now if I put that into here, and then in you go. That's in the folder. Good.
Overall, I think that's pretty accurate, to be honest.
Aye. Very.
Yeah, I wonder what you guys think in the chat.
Yeah, I'd absolutely love to know that. I was just answering about like the all-in thing. I mean, for us, it's not really a concern for tonight. It's not really our focus for this evening. Let's see what else is there. Next page. What we got? 100 Ultimate Game. Is this protagonists? Okay, this is a lot of challenge. Is this worth it? This one's maybe another day. This one's more of another day one. Let's see what else we've got.
Yeah, why don't we do a wrestling one? Do like because there's a wrestling channel, might as well do that.
If I can find one, let's find out.
Yeah.
Let's see if there is something like that. Why are you not searching, you fucking rat? What's this? Not that one. Okay, these might be good. This one might be good. And it's got quite a lot of interesting options. We've got Hall of Fame, Legend, Main Eventer, Mid-Card, Starter, Pre-Show, Garbage, Unreleased. So we have All-Star 2. I can't remember what this human one there. I can't remember. Has this one got Wrestle Kingdom on it, by the way? If it doesn't, I'm going to be pissed. Okay, Wrestle Kingdom isn't it? It has got Day of Reckoning, Day of Reckoning 2. That's good. AEW Fight Forever. Fire Pro Wrestling is on here. There's a lot here that people might not remember. It's too much.
Yeah, there's a few here I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can find another one because that's just not. Let's see if we can find something a bit easier. I just want the games and it just gives nonsense. What's this? Wrestling games. Let's see. Oh, these are just WWE games. You know what? Okay.
Right.
This will be slightly easier. And it's got WCW as well.
Right.
This one will be slightly easier for everybody. Okay, so we have, and we've got the hardcore ECW game as well. Warzone, WCW versus NWO World Tour, Legends of WrestleMania, Royal Rumble on the Super Nintendo, WWE Raw 2's on here, SmackDown for the PS1, Shut Your Mouth with the American cover, not the UK. Here Comes the Pain. Where's Shut Your Mouth here? There's Just Bring It. Oh, that is Shut Your Mouth. Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain. There's Just Bring It, the best version of the cover. Attitude, WF Attitude, that was fun. SmackDown 2, Know Your Role. Got a good range here, so we've got. Let's put this one just simple. That will just be greatest, excellent again, good, average, Hogan sucks. That'll be our shit tier. Hogan sucks. Okay. So, I'm gonna make it so easy for myself because, again, I stand by it the whole way. I said it's my favorite of the lot because I think overall it's just the most complete game. Straight away, I'm putting Day of Reckoning, the first one, in the greatest section.
Yeah, I'll go along with that, yeah.
What are you going to go with?
Right, just to get it out of the way, and we don't need to discuss about it, 2K20, Hogan sucks, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So we get that one out of the way.
Where are you? I'm looking for it. Where's 2K20?
It's just above 13.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Yep,
So
Hogan sucks here. Yeah, completely agree.
Just got to get out of the way.
One game I really did enjoy, I thought overall, the character work, the story, I thought the choice of the title match routes was a lot of fun as well, which was different. WrestleMania X8, that for me is also in the top tier. And I'll never get rid of that game. It's too good. Which one do you want to go with?
I'm probably going to put Just Springer
Mm-hmm.
in, because what are the options again? I'll probably put it in good. The only reason why, because again, certain things I could still work on, and the commentary, that really wound me up. The commentary, it was just so laboured, and
Yeah.
especially with Michael Cole, hearing Michael Cole's gob every time.
I mean, as much as I love this game, I don't disagree with you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad at anything, but there's certain things that could have definitely worked on.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with you at all. One game I thought was absolutely excellent. Have we got it here? Have they only just given us Raw 2? Oh, they didn't even give us Raw, the first one, because what I like about WWF Raw is they did Taker's entrance, this biker entrance, perfectly the whole way through.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the only game where I've seen that entrance be done properly. Like, he doesn't come out until the gong, but you actually see him coming through the Titantron. And then he does the Titantron completely. He does that all the way down into the ring, everything. It's pure, it's rolling done properly.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I like about that game. Obviously, Just Bring It does roll in strongly as well, and it doesn't let it down. It's just it's hard to top it this way. So I'm putting this right at the very top. WWF No Mercy was great, Peter.
Right.
Next one for you.
SmackDown Vivo 08.
Yes.
Again, I did like this game in a way. The season mode, it was how should I word it?
24/7 mode, wasn't it? It
was
good. It was good, but not as good as
I think the execution. I think the execution was a bit downgraded for it. I did enjoy playing that mode, but they definitely could have worked better with it.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought it was a decent game.
So go for average or good.
I put it in good. I know it gets quite a bit of stick, but I think it's just in the good category.
Mm-hmm. No, I wouldn't. I don't have any reason to disagree with it at all. WCW NWO Revenge for me is excellent, just purely because Raven is just badass on the cover. The game was good, but that was awesome. Just because the guy was a fan of Raven, so he just put him on the cover.
Right. Well, one of them know that's definitely in the Hogan Sucks All Stars.
Oh, fuck, aye.
Just to get this out of the way.
That was dreadful. I didn't like the superhuman style fucking finishers.
And also,
WWE 2K14 is excellent because of the 30 years of WrestleMania mode, but they did miss some matches in the mode. Yeah, I agree with that, to be fair. It was actually quite good.
And also, how big did they have to make them? For them, they look like they're trying to get on the Weight Watchers program.
They were they were not believable in terms of characters. WCW Backstage Assault average, yes, 100%. It was utter horrid. We don't have Legends of Wrestling, the first one, and I'm quite happy with that because Legends of Wrestling 2 was much better. For me, that was excellent. I thought that was so much better to play. Far, far better. I've got the first Legends of Wrestling. Legends of Wrestling 2 is hard to find. Next one for you, sir.
Right, I'm gonna go Know Your Role too. I'm gonna put that in excellent. I'll put that in excellent.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite, as I say, it doesn't quite get the greatest get, but they did a really good job with it.
Agreed. Following the bat from X8, 19. It actually followed X8 really strongly, and it actually did characters justice in terms of how they were displayed. For me, that's top tier as well.
And the fact you got Kurt Angle on the front as well.
Exactly. And Hollywood Rock. Like you can't go any better than that.
Oh, yeah. That was one of my
WWF.
favorite versions of Rock that at the time.
Yeah, it was so good. Carl saying WWF No Mercy, excellent. You could honestly argue that No Mercy is top tier.
Yeah.
Because
I agree with that.
It was that good. Like, I think it's one of the best ones.
Yeah.
Especially because it made the platform that it was on even stronger.
Right, what else have we got?
Can't believe they included Battlegrounds. That's disgusting.
Shut Your Mouth is on there, is it?
It
Shut Your
is.
Mouth, yeah. Again, doesn't quite make it to excellent, but it was still a pretty good game.
Yeah, I think out the three.
I think it's the same bracket and Just Bring It in certain aspects.
I think out the three of them, Here Comes the Pain is by far the strongest.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I like all three. Without a doubt, I like all three. But Here Comes the Pain was by far the best one, especially when you're fanning about running people over on Taker's bike.
Oh, yeah, I love doing that, especially to trying to remember Triple H in particular.
Oh, I used to do it all the time with fucking Goldberg.
I only did him I only did it to him a few times, but Triple H, I remember doing it a lot.
Yeah, it was just the right choice. He's a dick. Next one for you.
Right. 2010, SmackDown Raw 2010.
Uh-huh.
Again,
it's actually a really good game.
Yeah, it actually was good, and
it was. I think it's the last. I think it's the last truly great WWE themed game. Because since then it's been hot and cold, but that was for me the last great one.
Funny enough, that was the last game for me that actually had a good a jukebox.
Aye,
got some 6 songs. I mean, I remember because Trivium's my favourite band. They had the Down from the Sky on it, which was a fucking 6 song. Then you've got Skillet. You've got Skillet on it.
Yeah, Invincible. I think it is. It's on there.
Yeah, I think it's on that.
Sorry, my bad. It is Hero. Yeah.
And who was it? Monster, I think, was the other one. I think.
What a song!
Still, and that's a banger. That was the last game I thought that had a really good jukebox. So since then, they've had like
crap.
Wrestlers themes, which I'm okay listening to. The ones that I like, but I don't want to be listening to bloody.
You want licensed music?
Yeah. I don't want to be listening to John Cena's theme every bloody time or bloody.
Oh, hang myself.
Yeah, or other. So I'll probably put it in excellence.
Yep. And then right above it, 07.
100%.
Next 100%.
One. I'm going to put 13 in excellent.
Yep.
The reason why. Mainly because of the Attitude Era, yeah. Because the fact they included that just got me. That just brought me a bit back. I was in my early teens at the time, and early childhood memories.
And I just love that I love that after you complete the story mode, you can go straight back and redo Taker versus Brett as a bonus match.
Oh yeah,
absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I just love the whole and the fact you got all these characters you haven't seen in ages on the game, and the playing the Acolytes as a tag team, which I was dying to play as for a while.
I liked after you do that, you can do little like fun ones. So you can do Jericho versus Road Dogg, and then put the bastard through a table.
Yes,
so good. Next one, I thought both of them were the perfect story back to back. So I'm actually going to put Day of Reckoning 2 also in greatest because they had the perfect first story. And then the second one was just a perfect blend right after. The only disappointment is Triple H and Cena on the covers. It's the only disappointment, but
Yeah.
it levels out with Stacey Keebler and Trish Stratus at least.
Right. I'm going to put SmackDown v 11.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put that in good.
Yep.
Now, I did like the universe when they introduced universe mode because it was something different and unique. And the road to WrestleMania is where you can free roam
Aye.
stage. I thought that was a cool thing they'd done. But the fact that they were going into the PG era, it looked a little bit cringy at times.
It did.
Yeah. So again, I thought it was decent, but the fact that we're going, I didn't like the direction that it was going at the time.
Mm-hmm. I agree with Dan as well. 2K15 and Hogan sucks.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. SmackDown versus Raw 2006, I think is up there as well, top tier. I think that's maybe the last one we're going to put in the top tier. Maybe one or two more games. Apart from that, there's not much else. There's a few in there that are definitely going top tier, but some of these are absolutely going into Hogan sucks. But I'll let you go next one.
Right, I'm going to go for the original SmackDown v Raw.
Yep.
And again, I'm torn between where to put it.
It was good, but they done much better with the two games that followed it.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking good in that sense. All right, Sabo, hope you're doing well, mate.
Yeah, I feel like they had the formula, and then this was the next step in evolution where it was really good, and then this was perfection, but then 2008 kind of ruined it a bit.
Yeah, I agree with that.
WWE 12 good says, Dan, I agree. Actually, I'm going to put it down one because of the fucking story. The mechanics was good. The story was a problem. One thing I did like about this game, though, the only thing about this game that's absolutely brilliant is the Brock Lesnar random appearance in exhibition mode.
Yeah,
he just fucking showed up, and you got to use him. And you're like, all right then. And I didn't like that real life Rock, as he was at the time, bald with the tattoo, like his Simone Legacy tattoo.
What did you make of the
fact that it was DLC? I hate it was DLC.
Yeah, what did you make of the fact you could play as Jim Ross or Michael Cole on it?
I didn't like you could play as Michael Cole. That made me sick. But JR, hilarious.
I just did impersonations. So come here, you son of a bitch.
Oh, it was so good. Everyone who got the training card with it. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Don't know where it is, though. Probably lost it or something. So that was WWE12. Next one for you?
Because we talked about it earlier, Legends of WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we talked about, obviously, we just said, I'm going to put it's in good. But as I said, we talked about the roster.
Yeah, it's a letdown.
Questionable, like we just said, questionable names in there that shouldn't be on there. And the fact you can import the ones from 2009 on they definitely could have done a lot better with that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna go with Raw 2, and I'm gonna put it in excellent.
Right, okay. So I think now,
SmackDown versus Raw 2009 is average, says Chester.
Do you know what? I was going to tuck the words right out of my mouth from 09.
I agree.
Again, I mean, I was mad when they got rid of that season mode. I was really pissed off for that. I mean, the road to WrestleMania was okay, but The fact they got rid of season mode, I was peed off at that.
The only good thing about this game, in my opinion, was no more words, and Chris Jericho was back in the WWE games, which even more pissed me off that he wasn't in SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 because he was actually back in time before the game was released.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Jericho returned before 08 even happened. So I'm like, why not? Why is he not in the game? Why wait a year? They didn't even do Jericho DLC.
because when
Like,
did
why
he
not
come
just?
back? Because was it October time, or was it just before, or just after he
It
came
was
back?
just. It was just after because Michaels had the Survivor Series match, and then he got the Armageddon one.
Right,
And that
that's
was
it.
in
Yeah,
November.
that must be
2K6.
November. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree with Josiah and Abu. 2K16 is excellent.
yeah.
Unbelievable. I like Stone Cold Story, especially with the Mikey Ripwreck ECW matches. That was so nice, and I love the way they done both Stone Cold Bret Hart matches properly. The
Yeah.
Survivor Series and the Mania ones, they were really well done. And I like that even though you had to win the matches to complete the story, you still got to see the success of what happens when he did lose. It was just really good. Straight in the bat as well, just for saying sake. Battlegrounds can go into Hogan sucks.
Oh yeah.
That just did not make any sense. Yeah, I agree with that, Josiah. It's the last great 2K game. Which is
No, I
annoying
wouldn't
because
agree with that.
2K17 had potential, and then 2K19 was just that game was just for spamming matches with AJ Styles. That's it.
I'm going to put SmackDown in excellent.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to put
agree.
that because I do remember, as I said, my brother had it at the time, and I played a bit of it. I thought they did a really good job with it.
I agree. And then obviously Know Your Role 2 was really strong as well. ECW Hardcore Revolution, that was just good. The problem is apart from maybe 2 or 3 wrestlers, the rest of them just they weren't able to get the best out of them. Which is a shame.
Yeah. Right. What's that? What have we got? 2K17?
Yep.
Definitely a step down to 16. Definitely a step down. I'm probably gonna
I
put it in
think
average.
Yeah. Same with 2K19.
Yeah, because as Josiah just said, after 2K16, they haven't got better since.
Well, see, Chester's proven my point. November 2007, SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, Jericho returns November 19th that year. They could have put Jericho as a DLC character, but they didn't. Jericho wasn't a DLC.
No, they could have done, yeah.
Actually, you know what pissed me off even more? MVP. MVP and Jeff Hardy. They were both in WWE long enough for 2006 to be in SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, and they didn't include them.
No, that's true. Yeah, they could have put
Like that was fucking pathetic as well. Like I hated that, and I don't know why. Like MVP was basically in WWE. Like MVP was in WWE long enough because MVP had like Mania 22 the lot. I was like, how could you not have him in the game? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and Jeff came back not long after SummerSlam.
Yeah,
because they have vignettes of him coming back, obviously after his TNA run was done.
Because he had matches at Unforgiven with Johnny Nitro. So I'm like, how's he not in the game? And they didn't do it. And I'm like, you are idiots. You had the chance to have some really good in-game matches, but nah, they didn't. Which is shit because you could have had final Jeff Hardy versus Kurt Angle, but you didn't. Because Kurt was in that game, even though Kurt was gone. Kurt left before SummerSlam. And he's still in 2007.
Yeah.
Yeah, the night after SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
he had it because he was in the Unforgiven event the following month. But Kurt Angle was gone before SummerSlam was over, before SummerSlam, and yet he was in SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. And he was actually the highest rated character in the game Kurt Angle was a 95 rated character. No one else was higher than Kurt. Apart from like the legends, obviously, but in terms of main roster characters who were just standard rating, he was the highest. It was also the last, until the 2K game started, it was the last game where Taker was a below 90 rated wrestler. He was an 89, I think. But fucking Triple H was a 94. I mean, to be fair, it was 2006. I'm not surprised. Well, 2006 game based on going into 2007, there were so many things wrong with it and right with it at the same time. 2, 4, 6. We've got 8 left.
Nice. Right, WrestleMania 2000. If memory serves me correctly.
It was average, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was thinking because for what I've seen, because I don't remember having it. It's bang average in my call.
Mm-hmm. The average one was good. Not average, attitude was good. I never said average because I've got to put something else in there, but WWF attitude was good.
Right, so what have we got left?
We've got Wrestling Challenge, WrestleMania, Raw's War, Warzone, NWO versus WCW versus NWO World Tour, and then Royal Rumble.
Right. I do remember the Warzone game.
Oh, I loved that game. I thought it was excellent.
I'm the same for what I've watched because I never had it at the time, but I do remember watching clips and it was really good. Really, really enjoyed watching what I've seen.
What I loved about it was the controls were so bloody difficult. It was hard to even win on multiplayer, which meant you had to physically learn the game. You had to learn how to play. One mistake and you lost. It was so much fun. And guess what's so special about it? I'm going to put WCW versus NWO World Tour. It was not as good as Revenge. I'm going to put this down here in average.
That's fair enough. Right, Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Now
on
again,
Super Nintendo.
Let's look back on this one. I'm probably going to put it in good.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't quite make it excellent. I again for one of the earlier games, it did pretty well with it.
Yeah, I agree. It was their first step into making the games. It was difficult, but it was worth it. Like, I'm going to put WrestleMania in good. That was fun because it was purely just on the arcade, and it has one of, in my opinion, the best front covers of a game of all time. Like Bret Hart trying to do a Russian leg sweep on an arcade machine is iconic. So we've got 2 left: Wrestling Challenge and Raw is War.
Right, Raw is War. I'm going to put that average.
Yeah, I thought it sucked.
Yeah,
and then Wrestling Challenge.
Bottom lot, but it's definitely for average.
Yeah, and to tie in a little bit of the podcast feel, but it's also true. I'm putting Wrestling Challenge in excellent. Good choices, I thought overall. I think we're pretty much right. Really strong. I think we've nailed that one as well. Download that, and then I'm just going to stick it in.
And here's the thing, to those who think we don't like WWE, at least we're fair with some of these rankings we've just done.
Oaf tie. Right, folks, I think it's a very obvious question to ask. Does anyone in the chat have any game-related questions you want for us? Or is there any particular games that you would like me and James to do? Like play with you guys? Anything that you might want us to try? Do you want me and James to do one of like I do this, like the solo Pokemon series? Do you want me and James to do one together? I can obviously help. I can tell James what emulator to get so you can actually get the same one, so we're actually doing it at the same time. What console party sessions do you want us to do? Because we'll do that together. Anything in general, what have you guys got in mind? Because we've actually gone now 2 hours 4 minutes. It doesn't feel like it. It's been that much fun, and we've done in that meantime taught some games, taught some fun. We've done tier lists. Like, it's just, I'm so glad we've finally done this. I've been waiting for this for so long. And we're doing it right. It's been so much fun. Feel free, guys. Jump on it. Even yourself, dudes. Anything that you want to try. Super Nintendo Classic. I need to get my hands on one.
Because I've only got the PS4 at the minute. Again, with work and everything, I only play when I get the chance.
So, are you streaming now, like off your phone? I take it, or a laptop, or
I stream on me because I can stream on my PS4.
Mm-hmm.
It says you can broadcast the gameplay.
Yeah,
and I take control, and I keep an eye on the chat on me because I'm on my Chromebook. Go on my stream on YouTube, and just make sure my chat, just make sure everything's all right and ticking.
Yeah,
that's what. So at the minute, I've only got the PS4.
And then I take it tonight you're just joined on StreamYard through your phone.
No, I'm on my Chromebook.
I wonder if on your Chromebook, if we're able to get the MGB8 emulator so we can use them together. It might work, it might not. Certainly try. PlayStation 2 Classic, yep, it is. I love my PlayStation 2. I've got it right beside me on my desk. Because I play it off HDMI. I play my original Xbox, HDMI. I play my GameCube, HDMI. And it's seriously good quality. Like, mega good quality. I'm going to be hooking them up and doing some... You'll see, like, maybe some solo Steelchair Arcade, like, podcast where we're doing, like, single game runs all the way through. But whilst we're doing that, like, it'll be together, but we'll be doing this, like, story together. Like, maybe, like, I'm controlling it, and, like, maybe, like, James is, like, doing, like... He's, like, reviewing the play. And then he's going to play a game or whatever, and then I'll review, and then we'll do stuff together, like all sorts. It'll be lots of fun.
Good do, yeah.
And it's interactive as well. What's this?
And then you guys in the chat, you can give us your feedback or whatever.
Mm-hmm. The tournament bracket to determine which freaking moron faces Roman Reigns on Raw in Mexico City. Rey Fenix versus El Fiscal. Dragon Lee versus Wagner Jr. Psycho Clown versus La Parka. And Penta versus Laredo Kid. Well, we already know who's winning that then. It's going to be Penta. Although El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. would actually tear Roman Reigns apart.
Yeah, I've just read something here. Vince McMahon to pay $42.5 million and WWE 105 million merger lawsuits settlements.
No surprise. No surprise there. What's actually in my PS2 right now? I haven't played in a little while, but it's sitting on my desk. What's in my PlayStation 2? SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. Of course. Well, it has been an absolute pleasure having you back on, my friend. It has been a long time coming.
Yeah, definitely has been long, but I'll try and be very best to try and keep active on this.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, just with work and everything in the minute, mate. It's just been a pain in the arse, but
in terms of work then, would Friday nights be a more easier day then to do it on a regular basis? Would Friday nights be easier?
yeah, because I only work Monday to Friday normally, but because we're in the summer holidays at the minute, I'm only doing 3 days a week at the minute.
Mm-hmm.
But once the summer holidays finish, I'm back in 5 days a week. So Friday night's probably best.
Yeah. Thanks very much, Chester. Really appreciate it. If you guys do have any suggestions for you want us to do, please do. Quick reminders, the SWA is coming back in a couple of weeks. The solo Pokemon series, the solo series that I do where I try to beat the game with just a single Pokemon, that is back tomorrow, as is Josiah. We're both back tomorrow. Sunday, the ladies are back, kicking ass. Catherine's got a new segment. It's probably called Tits and Carnage. I'm only kidding. It'll be absolutely good. I'm looking forward to it. But one thing is for sure, the channel's getting bigger and better. The interaction's getting stronger. You guys are so involved with us. If you've got anything you in particular want to see on the channel, please suggest it. Please reach out to me. And the best thing is, James is on the team. If you want to see collaborations on the channel as well, in terms of more interaction with people in the games as well, feel free. You're more than welcome. Street Fighter 2 versus Mortal Kombat 3. Oh, that's a good one. Mortal Kombat 3 sadly does win that one. If you want to see all sorts, let us know. Got the tools, got the fun. One thing is for sure, this podcast ain't going anywhere, and it is not the last one either. There's so much coming. Genuinely, I am so proud of this channel and this community right now. It gets better and stronger. We're on a roll. We're on a mission. Just a reminder that there is obviously the members program as well on the channel. If you want to become a member, there's 2 levels. And obviously you can, if you wish, it's entirely up to yourself. There is obviously super chats on the channel as well if you want to do anything through that. But to my co-host of the evening, thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure. We will build an intro for this channel, don't you worry. We do have the theme song. If you've not heard it, go back to the start because we do have it if you want to listen to it. Otherwise, I'll drop it in the Discord. Marvel vs. Capcom. The game's quite weak. I think it's quite a weak game in my opinion. But nonetheless, more to come. People to see. And an arcade to slot your coin in and dial up the games. Good night, everyone.
Take care, everyone.
And today, our time comes to an end. This has been another exciting stream. Thank you very much for watching. And also, remember, if you get cracked over the head with a steel chair, you're not going to get concussion. You're just going to come back here. Goodbye.